Today we're going to learn how to add on a number line. So the first thing that you need to know is we're going to be using our place value strategies, hundreds, tens, and ones, to add on a number line. When we're adding hundreds, we're going to be adding mountains. When we're adding hills, we're going to be adding tens. And when we're adding rocks, we're going to be adding ones. We'll come back to this, I promise. So we're going to start with 126 plus 133. This one's simple. There's no going on to the next 10 or the next 100. Straightforward. So first we're going to draw a number line. And we're going to start with our largest number. And we start with our largest number because the other one is smaller and not as many jumps we're going to have to make. So it's going to be 133. Label it on my number line. Next, I'm going to take my other number and I'm going to divide it into its hundreds, tens, and ones, so I know what I'm working with. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add those mountains. So I'm going to look at my hundreds. Got 100 I need to add. So I'm going to make one big mountain. 100. I'm going to label it. And I look at my hundreds place. I've got a 1. So if I add 1 to it, I'm going to have 233. Next, I'm going to add my tens. 2. 2 tens. I'm going to add 2 hills. 1, 2. I'm going to label those as well so I know what I'm doing. So if I make a mistake, I can come back and look at it. And I'm going to look at my tens place, which is a 3. So I'm going to add 1 to it, so that's going to make it 243, and another 253. Finally, I'm going to add my ones. So I've got 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They should be smaller than the tens, even if it doesn't look that way. All right, so I've got 253. Now I'm adding my ones, so 254. 255, 256, 257, 258, and 259. So 259 is my answer. Pretty simple, huh? We're going to move on to a more difficult problem. Pardon me. All right, so again, I'm going to draw my number line. Just like I did before. I'm going to find my bigger number, definitely 346. I'm going to divide my other number into hundreds, tens, and ones. Just makes it easier to figure out what I'm doing. I'm going to put 346 on my number line. So the first thing I'm going to do, just like before, I'm going to add my mountains, which I've got 100, so I have one big mountain to draw, plus 100, label as always. Next, I'm going to add. So I'm going to look at my hundreds place. I've got 3 hundreds, add 1, so now I have 446. Now look at my tens. I need 6 hills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to look at my tens place. 446. So the next would be 456, 466. 476. My numbers are starting to run together. 486. 496. Now, I don't know what I need to do next. I'm going to count to 10 because I know I'm adding a 10. I'm not exactly sure what my next number should be. So I'm going to say 496, 97, 98, 99, 500. Oh yeah, 501, 502, 503, 504, 505, 506. 506 is going to be my next number. So see, I had to jump to another 100. That's what makes this one a little more difficult. And then finally, I'm going to look at my ones. I've got 5 ones. Look at my ones place. I start with 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, yes, add my rocks. And now I'm adding ones. 506, 507, 508, 509, 510, 511. So my answer is 511. So let's review the steps for adding on a number line. First, you draw your number line. Then you choose the larger number so that you don't have to jump as many jumps. Then you add your hundreds, which are your mountains. Then you add your tens, which are your hills. And then you add your ones, which are your rocks. All right, look forward to practicing it with you in class.